And the good thing about having a system or being able to automate things is that you eliminate you getting tired of thinking. Yes, you can get tired of thinking. So by us being able to create a system that works for us, it's like, okay, less brain power, right? I will wear the same thing over and over again. Less brain power, right? My outfits down to like maybe one or two, maybe three at most outfits that I wear. Less thinking, right? Even on the live streams, I will usually have the same kind of color scheme. Why? Less thinking, right? That allows me to be able to use my brain power for other things, which is probably going to go to spend more time with my children, right? It allows me to be able to focus on them. It allows me to be much more engaged with them. Life is a beautiful thing, right? But we have to give ourselves the opportunity to actually live it, right? And but the way that we do that is by having less distractions, having less things that we're committed to, and just focusing on what's the most important, right? I always like to audit what does my what is the most important thing in my life? What does that look like? And then I like to work around that. And it makes it so much simpler when I know, well, my first priority is my family, right? From there, it is my business because I love the freedom that it gives me. But that's basically it, right? And even within those two items, right? I try to eliminate things that don't matter, right? Me and my partner, we don't spend time really watching TV, often. We do it once a week. Why? Because we like to take time to be able to communicate, to engage with one another. We, like to spend a lot of time with our son, right? He takes up most of our energy, right? If not, we like to spend time with our parents, right? But we're very strategic, right, about how we spend our day. I'll share with you, right? Friday is usually our date night. Friday is when I like to break all the rules. Friday is usually our date night. We may or may not watch a movie at home, of course, right? Depending on how our son is. Saturday we leave it back to be able to, focus on work. And then Sunday is time for the family, whether it's us spending time alone as a family, or maybe we go to our not our grandparents, but our son grandparents home, right? Our parents' house to be able to spend some time together. And in between that, we understand that we're going to fit work the way that we need to, right? And then any little time that we have, we use it to be able to recharge ourselves, right? Whether it's reading a good book, whether it's just simply having a great conversation with my partner, whether it's being grateful, today, if you're here in the Northeast or in Rhode Island specifically, we're getting a ton of rain. We love the rain. We love to be present. We love to be able to look at the blessings that the Creator gives us on a daily basis and just focus on the things that truly matter, right? So if there's anything that you guys can take away from this, right, it would be this simple thing. How can I do more with less? Right? How can I divert most of my energy, if not all of my energy, to one or two things, right? How do I prioritize my family, my children, right, while being able to create a career for myself, while it's being able to grow my business, right? And then most importantly, team, remember that this is a marathon, right? Parenting is a marathon. Growing your business is a marathon. You're not going to get results right away. You're not going to be where you want to be day one, day two, year one, year two, right? But as long as you're taking these small steps to get you to where your destination is, right, you're going to get there. I think the most enjoyable part of any journey is the actual journey, right? Because once you get there, you're like, okay, I got there, what's next? So take an opportunity to enjoy the journey, take an opportunity to be present, and take the opportunity to be able to give your best to the things that truly matter. Because I promise you, to the people that really care about you, you're what truly matters. So